What's up YouTube, this is Collect Pokemon and welcome back to another video. So from this setup, you obviously know that I'm going to show you guys some PSA return. And it's going to be a very interesting return video because I want to show you certain cards that has gone up significantly in price. And I'm actually making this video today, the day that you're actually seeing it. And we've seen huge jump in some of these cards that are in front of me. So without further ado, we'll get into it. And I really want you guys to let me know, what do you guys think? I mean, it's very difficult for me to believe that PSA does not have a stake in this because, the higher the price of cards, the higher they can upcharge, and the higher they can upcharge, the higher the price go, more people will grade the card. So I think it's this kind of positive feedback loop. And PSA is just really gaining all that money, gaining all that what do you call it, like customers, simply because that they think that these value of these cards are going crazy, so they better grade all of them. And it's to a point where I know a lot of people are saying I'm hyping the market, but to be very honest, I'm not hyping the market. It is just that I'm fascinated by this current market. As much as a lot of you guys think it is a bubble, it's very hard to say. To be very honest, I don't know whether it is a bubble. Would I buy into the current market? No, I wouldn't buy in. Would I sell in this current market? Yes, I would sell. Would I sell it now or would I wait? I would wait and sell at around late June, early July, mid-July, that kind of range of time. So let's take a look at some of these cards. Now the first two are very, very noblish card. We see some PSA 10 Moonbryon as well as the Umbreon V. I know, people are saying that, hey, collect Pokemon. This is going for like $600 and it's a cheap card. Yes, it's $600 is nothing. So when people are telling me how much money they have in their collection, I think you guys should calculate again. You might have a lot more than you think because some of these cards are just crazily shot up in price. I actually have my calculator beside me, just trying to get you guys a good understanding of certain price of these cards. Umbreon PSA 10, not too expensive actually, around the $600 price range for the raw PSA 10. I don't know, 1,000. I actually did not bother to look this card up. So we're gonna move that aside. Then we are going to see a Galarian and Friend. So this one is Galafriends, quite interesting. This is a card that is in VMAX Climax, which is a set that is still very, very obtainable. I mean, I was checking the booster boxes, they were still selling for $80-ish. But this card does have its potential, given later on the card I'm going to show you has huge potential or has already shot up. So I'm going to move this aside. Marnie. Marnie card has always been popular in the Sword and Shield era, but it hasn't seen a lot of movement recently. I mean, in relative to Lily card, obviously. But I do believe that there is still room to grow for Marnie, but it would always, always be overshadowed by Lily. So, I mean, don't expect huge jump on this card because the current type of waifu is simply not Marnie, right? It is Liasa as well as Lily and Essalora. Marnie is just not there just yet. So it is quite interesting to see that. But Marnie, definitely, it will go up, but much slower rate. Now this next one is quite interesting. This next one is the Battle Master set Pikachu. This set, I actually went to attempt to sell one of these PSA 10 ones in Japan. Back then, the buyback price was around 100,000 yen, which is 0.0072, which is around $720. So I didn't really want to sell at $720 for a card like this because I felt like, it was undervalued. And luckily I didn't, because currently it is, the buy list price is around doubled. Yeah, so it's around $1,500. I do think that this card have huge room to grow, and I will explain to you guys why you should hold on to this card as well. Now, obviously, sorry, with the Pikachu, we obviously have the Alolan Friends. This card been crazy. PSA 9, crack it open, send it to PSA again. That's what you should really do, because a lot of these cards are graded 9, but they're not really. It's kind of like 9 border 10. I mean, yes, I know centering is bad. Yeah, collect Pokemon, centering is bad. Obviously, PSA 9. Take a look at this one. Isn't that the centering bad? Still PSA 10. So, just now, this card has gone up to around, what was it? 1.6 million yen? Something like that. It's around $11,000 currently. It's crazy. This card in PSA 10 sold for $11,000. Yes, people might say, "Oh, where are you gonna get this evidence?" I don't need evidence. It's all over the Japanese website. How do you know it's not shield betting? How do you know it's real? Well, I don't. All I know is that card store are still buying it. The higher it will sell at, or they suggest that it sells out at, the higher price the card store are buying it back. And some of you guys wonder, do they actually pay you that amount on buyback? Usually for PSA 10 cards, yes. But if you bring them a BGS or PSA 9 or raw card, they will not give you the price that is listed on those buy list price, because they will find different excuse and suggest that, hey, that card is not good enough. Currently, PSA 10 is the king. Yeah. Now the last card I want to show you is, oh, by the way, just to explain this, if this card is going up so significantly in price, what happens to the sealed product that this card come from? Will always go up. It will also go up. And if the value of that also go up, the Pikachu will also go up. Its fate is intertwined. It is connected together. So what I would expect is, if this card continue to go up, the Pikachu will also continue to go up. That's how it is, yeah. If you have PSA 9, should you sell it? I would suggest crack it open, regrade it. Chances are you get a lot more out of a PSA 10. Now the last card I want to show you, I guess you guys might have guessed it already. It's the Lily. Yeah. A month ago, I was telling some of my friends that I do believe that this Lily has huge potential to grow. It has the potential to catch up, if not exceed, the other Lily from the Strengthening Boost GX, which is the, what we call the, Ganbade or Add Oil or, cheerleading Lily. And back then, I thought that the pop report of this card was much lower, and it just looks, in a way, it does look nicer in my opinion. But yeah, so we are seeing this card having a huge bump up in price. The last sale record, the last sold out record was around 2.7 million yen. Let me double check. Yep, which is around 19 to 20,000 US dollar. So pretty cool, hey? Here you have 20,000 US dollar, you have 10,000 US dollar. That is already 30,000 US dollar with only the value of 2 cards. That's how crazy the Japanese market is right now. And you can tell me all about vintage, but I can tell you the vintage market has a different niche. It's just simply different to the modern market. And the Japanese market is also different to the English market. We can't consider Pokemon card as a whole. When you're looking and analyzing these investments, look at each individual market, because each individual market, each area in Pokemon card is targeted at different people. So yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think. Do you think that any of these cards will have a potential to grow up more? Or do you think that's the top? I think, hey, collect Pokemon is going to drop. My personal opinion, I think that it will drop, but not until August. So August in the Worlds, people are going to fly to Japan. People are going to sell their cards from all around the world back to Japan. We're going to see an increased supply of a lot of these cards that are so rare, so hard to find currently in Japan. And that's when the card price will drop. And that's what I believe. But that's what I think. Let me know in the comment section what you think. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. This is Collect Pokemon. Bye-bye.